Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ivona and today we are doing 30 minutes beginners Pilates routine. So for this class, you don't need any props, but just in case you have really tight hips, you might want to sit up on a couple of pillows or on a yoga block. So feel free to grab a yoga block and we're gonna start in a seated position. So we're gonna sit in a cross-legged position. We're gonna place the hands on your rib cage and we're gonna try to relax the shoulders as much as we can. Think about lengthening the spine up to the ceiling and we're gonna inhale into your hands, so expanding your ribs out to the side. And then just exhale, just let it go. And again, so inhale, we're gonna expand your ribs. Breathe into the hands and then exhale. Let it go. Let's do one more breath like this. Inhale, expand your ribs. And exhale. Letting it go. Good. And then place the hands on your belly. Inhale into your belly. And then on the exhalation, just let the belly sink down towards the spine. Let's do it again. Inhale into your belly. And then as you exhale, just gently let the belly draw back towards the spine. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And then exhale, just gently draw the belly to the spine. Good. And then you're going to place your right hand down to the floor. You're going to inhale your left arm up and relax the shoulder. As you exhale, press your sit bones down into the floor and we're going to do a little side bend here. We're going to inhale into the left side of the rib cage. Exhale through the mouth. Just stretching out into that side. One more inhale. And big exhale. Now take a breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to gently draw the navel into the spine and we're going to come back up to seated position. Inhale your right arm up, relax the shoulder. Exhale to side bend, ear parallel to the floor and let this left shoulder relax. Inhale into the right side of the rib cage. Exhale through the mouth. And one more deep breath in. And deep breath out. We're gonna inhale. And then exhale, draw the navel into the spine and come on up. Good. And we're gonna change the cross of the legs. We're gonna interlace the fingers behind your head. You're gonna press your elbows back and you're gonna look up to the ceiling, gently arching your back. Inhale. And then as you exhale, round your back and draw the chin to the chest and draw the elbows in towards each other. And inhale, press your chest forward, look up to the ceiling, arch your back. And then exhale, draw the chin to the chest, bring your elbows forward. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, press your elbows back, look up to the ceiling. And then exhale, round your back, bring your elbows in towards each other and draw the chin in. And then inhale, release back to neutral. Good, we're gonna lie down on your back with your knees bent. So your knees are bent, arms by your side. And then you want to make sure the bottom of the ribcage is nice and heavy. You have that nice heavy pelvis and you draw the chin to the chest as well. You're gonna inhale. And then as you exhale, you're just gonna gently tuck your tailbone under, drawing the pubic bone to the belly button. So you're gonna imprint your lower back onto the mat. And then as you inhale, just relax your tailbone. And again, breath in. As you exhale, draw the pubic bone towards your belly button. So you very gently allowing your lower back to kiss the mat. So we're gonna imprint. And then inhale, just relax. And again, as you exhale, just gently tucking your tailbone under, drawing the pubic bone to the belly button. Relax your shoulders. And then inhale to relax. And let's do that one more time. As we exhale, just gently tuck your tailbone under so the lower back kisses the floor. Your thighs are nice and relaxed. And then inhale to release back to that starting position. So we're gonna maintain that little curve in the lower back. You're gonna inhale as you exhale. Try to lift your right leg up into tabletop. So tabletop position is when your knee is above the hip and the shin is parallel to the ceiling. Slightly point your toes, breath in to hold. And then as you exhale, from that hip joint, slowly lower that leg back down. Then take a nice inhale through the nose. And then as you exhale, let the belly sink down towards the spine. And then float the left leg up to tabletop. So knee over the hip, shin parallel to the ceiling. Chest is open. Inhale to hold that position. And then exhale, wait for the exhalation. So start exhaling and then lower the leg back down. Let's do that again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Let the belly draw in towards the spine. And we're gonna lift that right leg up into tabletop. Then inhale, hold it there. And then as you exhale, lift your left leg up as well. So both knees are up to the ceiling. We're gonna lift the arms up. Turn the palms towards your knees. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, let your arms go over your head without arching or lifting your back off the floor. So keep the bottom ribs relaxed and heavy on the ground. And then inhale, we're going to bring your arms back up to the ceiling. Let's do that again. So as you exhale, reach the arms over your head. And then inhale, bring your arms back up. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, reach the arms over your head, draw the chin to the chest. If you feel any tension into the back of the neck, you can grab a pillow and place the pillow underneath your head. Let's do it one more time. Breath in. And exhale. Reach the arms over the head without arching your back. So keeping the bottom of the rib cage really heavy. And then inhale, bring your arms back up to the ceiling. Good, we're gonna lower one foot down to the floor, then the other. And then we're going to place your hands behind your head and we're going to interlace the fingers. Let's bring your elbows forward so you can see the elbows in the corner of your eyes. Now take a breath in. And then as you exhale, I want you to really sink the bottom ribs down to the floor. And then we're going to peel the head, neck, shoulder blades off the floor, but without tucking your tailbone under. So imagine you have a blueberry underneath your lower back. And as you come up, you don't want to squash the blueberry. You want to keep that nice long back. Look in between the knees, head heavy into your hands. Hold it there for an in-breath. And then as we exhale, we're going to release back down. So let's do that again. We get breath in to prepare. And then breath out, we're going to curl forward, looking at the knees. We get breath in to hold. And then breath out to release back down. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, bottom rib cage sinks down towards the spine. We curl up. Head heavy in your hands. Breath in to hold. And breath out to release. Last one. Breath in. Breath out. Curl. Inhale, we hold. And exhale to release back down. We're going to add on to this. We get breath in to hold. Breath out to curl up. So bottom of the rib cage is going to stay heavy. We're going to curl up, maintain that little curve in the lower back. And then think about reaching your right armpit towards the left hip. So we're going to go up and over, reaching the right armpit towards the left hip, rotating the spine. Inhale back to the center. And left armpit to the right hip. Inhale back to the center. And again, exhale to rotate. Back to the middle, and exhale. And exhale. So we're doing tiny rotations, and you're going to start to feel this in your waist. Let's do 2 more. And exhale. I'm not folding my elbows, and I'm not putting on my neck. I'm keeping my elbows nice and wide here. Think about reaching the opposite armpit to the hip and keeping the elbows wide. Let's do last one to each side. And exhale. Good, and then you're going to relax the chest down. And just stretch the arms over your head and stretch your legs forward. Inhale that. And then as you exhale, just hug your right knee to the chest. Relax your shoulders. And then on the next exhale, just stretch your right leg up to the ceiling. You can hold behind your thigh. And if your leg is quite stiff, keep your knee bent. That's absolutely fine. Just hold this position and just go for a couple of ankle circles here. So circling the foot for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Change direction. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And we're going to flex the foot, reach the heel bone up to the ceiling, and stretch the back of the leg a little bit more. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. Let's hold for 2 breaths. Breath in, breath out. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to bend this knee, stretch the right leg forward, switch leg. Hug that left knee to the chest. Inhale, and then on the next exhale, we're going to extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Hold behind your thighs. If the leg is too stiff, you can keep the knee bent. And let's circle the ankle for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Change direction. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex that foot. Reach the heel to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. Breath in. Breath out through the mouth. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bend the knee. And then we're going to bend the right knee as well. So the knees are bent and your heels are in line with your sit bones. Arms by your side, palms down. We're going to inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, tilt your pelvis back into the mat and then press down into the feet. And we're going to start to slowly peel the spine off the floor, bone by bone. So you're going up, but make sure you're not pushing your chest up like this. So you want to keep those lower ribs a little bit lower than your hips. And your knees should be nice and parallel to each other. Don't let your knees splay out to the side. Make sure the big toes are pressing down to the floor. You're going to inhale here, and then as you exhale, can you just peel that right heel bone off the floor? Inhale to lower down, keeping your hips nice and still. Peel the left heel off the floor. And then inhale, lower back down. Let's do that again. Exhale, right heel off the floor. Inhale to lower. Exhale, peel the left heel off the floor. Inhale to lower. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, right heel. And lower. Exhale, left heel. And lower. Last one. Good. Heels down. We're going to lift your arms up to the ceiling. Lower your hips tiny bit and squeeze to the top. Lower and squeeze. Let's go for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your bum lifted. Reach the arms over your head. And then lift your hips up a little bit more so you can really stretch the front of the hips. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly you're going to melt your spine back down, but bone by bone, so as slowly as you possibly can. So you're going to release your mid back. Then you're going to roll through that lower back. You're going to roll through the tailbone. You're going to find that little curve in the lower back. And then you're going to inhale the arms back by your side. Let's do that again. We got breath in to prepare. Breath out. You're going to imprint your lower back, press down into the feet, and then slowly peeling that spine off the floor. Chest is nice and open. Good. Keeping the lower ribs down and in. Inhale the arms to the ceiling, palms facing towards each other. Inhale as we exhale, we're going to peel both heels off the floor. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift your heels and lower. Let's go for another 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to keep your heels lifted, and then inhale, open the right knee out to the side just a tiny bit, making sure your hips aren't twisting. As you exhale, bring the right knee back in. Inhale, open the left knee to the side, and then exhale, bring it back in. And again, right knee opens, and in. Left knee opens, and in. And again, right knee, and in. Left knee, and in. Let's go for 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. We're gonna release your heels down. Reach the arms over your head. Lift your chest up and your hips up a little bit more. And then exhale, slowly roll your spine down. And then hug your knees to your chest. And then just gently rock your hips from side to side. Good. And then we're going to bring your legs back up into the tabletop position. So knees over the hips, little curve in the lower back, hands behind your head. And we're going to inhale as we exhale. We're going to curl up. As we curl up, we're going to extend your right leg forward. Inhale, bend the knee and lower the head back down. Exhale to curl up and extend your left leg forward. So single leg stretch. Inhale, bend the knee and lower down. And again, so curl and extend your right leg forward. And lower back down. And exhale. And back down. And exhale. And exhale. Good, let's do 2 more. And exhale. And last one, exhale. And exhale. Good. And then relax back down. Good. And then legs back into the tabletop position. Keep your hands behind your head. We're going to inhale, prepare. Exhale, we're going to curl up. This time, right leg extends forward. And we're going to reach that right armpit towards the left hip. Keep that right hip really heavy on the floor. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, stretch your left leg forward and then rotate your upper body towards that right knee. And back to the center. And again, exhale, twist. Always keeping the opposite hip really heavy. Now, if you cannot do that, keep your feet down on the ground and then you just carry on with your rotations. Yeah. So if that exercise is too complex for you, you can just go into your previous exercise with the feet on the ground. So let's go for another 2. So exhale. And last one, exhale. Good. And then we're going to release down, hug your knees to the chest, have a little break. And then we're going to stretch your arms and the legs in a starfish position. And as you inhale, you're going to reach your right arm and the left leg away from the center. Exhale to relax. And then reach your left arm and your right leg away from each other and then relax. And again, so inhale, reach. Exhale, relax. Inhale, reach. And relax. And again. Good. Last one, reach. And relax. Good. I'm going to have your feet, knees bent. Arms to the side, feet are as wide as your mat, and then let your knees go over to the left. Flex your feet, reach the right knee down. You should feel a stretch in front of the hip. Just hold it there, breathe. Exhale to come back to the center, and we switch. Rotate your legs to the other side, reach the left knee down. Good. And back to the center. Fantastic. We're going to roll onto your side. Bottom arm underneath your head. And you want to make sure the bottom arm is not in front of you, but it's in line with the spine. So your feet are in line with your sit bones. Knees are bent. And we're going to push the top hip away from you. You're going to create this little space underneath your waist. Top hand goes onto the hip, elbows pointing up to the ceiling, shoulder relax. And then we're going to really flex those feet. So you're going to inhale. And then as you exhale, keeping your hips still, just open the top knee up to the ceiling. And then inhale, we're going to close. So this is your clam exercise. You're going to open the knee up. And then inhale to lower. So as you open the knee up, don't let your pelvis tilt back. We want to keep those hips stuck on top of each other at all times. You're going to start to feel this in your side glute. And make sure you're not looking down at your knees. Look forward, unlock the back of the neck. And then we're gonna open, we're gonna hold this position, and just to give me tiny pulses up and down, let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release once. Then stretch the leg down, flex the foot, look down, make sure the foot is underneath your hip, and let's draw a circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have my gap here underneath the waist. 6, hold, and let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the knee, release, top your hip. Then push yourself up. Let's do second side. So bottom arm is in line with the spine, feet are in line with the sit bones. So you want to have the back of the head, back of the ribs, back of the pelvis, and back of the feet in one line. If you're not sure if you're straight, you can use the edge of the mat to align yourself with, okay? Top hand on the hip, push that hip away, elbow points up to the ceiling, little gap here underneath the waist. We're gonna inhale, and then as you exhale, we're gonna open the knee up to the ceiling, and then inhale to close, and exhale to open, and inhale, and making sure the hips aren't moving. And then we're going to open, we're going to hold, and we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Stretch the leg down, flex the foot, lift your leg hip height. Maintain that little gap underneath the waist. Inhale, exhale, circle for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Change direction, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then release. Tap that hip, and then just lie down on your back again. And we're gonna do a figure of 4 stretch. So you're gonna place your right ankle on top of your thigh, and you're gonna flex that foot. If you really stiffen your hips and this is too much for you, just stay here. If you like a deeper stretch, you're gonna bring your left shin forward, and then you're just gonna hold behind that thigh. Just take a couple of deep breaths. Good, and then we release and we switch. Good, and then we release, and we're gonna roll over onto your side, and then from your side you're gonna push yourself up, and let's go onto the hands and your knees. So your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are hip distance apart, underneath your hips. And from here, we're gonna just drop the belly and arch the back and look forward. And then as you exhale, just round your back like an angry cat, push the floor away and round your spine. And then inhale, lift the sit bones up, arch the back, look forward. And then exhale to round, push the floor away. And let's do 2 more. Inhale to arch. And exhale. And last time, inhale. And we exhale. Good. And then we're gonna go into a tabletop position. So you want to make sure the ribs aren't hanging down. So the ribs are gonna draw in. You have that little curve in the lower back. Elbows slightly bent. And then you're gonna inhale. You're gonna stretch opposite arm and leg on the floor. So let's inhale your right arm and the left leg on the floor, without it disturbing the position of the spine. And then exhale, slide the hand and the knee under. And then inhale, lengthen left arm and the right leg without disturbing the position. And then inhale to slide back in. And inhale, stretch. And exhale to slide back in. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, slide back in. And then inhale, you stretch opposite arm and leg. And then as you exhale, pull the navel into the spine, and the strong core muscles gonna lift your arm and the leg off the floor. So what you don't want to do is collapsing, looking forward and just collapsing into the spine. The spine is supported, you're looking down to the floor, and you're just extending opposite arm and leg. Inhale to release. And we exhale. So inhale to stretch, and we exhale, draw the navel into the spine. And we lift, just hover. Don't lift the leg too high that you start to arch into the lower back. Inhale to lower again. And we're gonna inhale to stretch and then exhale to lift. Inhale, we hold. Exhale, release. Breath in. Breath in to extend opposite arm and leg. Breath out, tummy in to be lift. We lower and we slide back in. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, opposite arm and leg extends. Exhale, we lift. We lower back down, inhale, and slide back in. Last time, inhale, stretch. Exhale, draw the navel in and lift. Inhale, we hold. And we release. Good, take a child's pose. So round your back. Big toes together, knees wide, and then stretch the arms forward, forehead to the mat. Breathe into the back of the ribs. So imagine your hands are on the back of the rib cage, and you're gonna inhale into those hands. Exhale to release. 1 more breath in. And breath out. And then from here, we're gonna slide your hands to your knees. And we're gonna come up into seated position. I want you to tuck your toes under, so we're gonna stretch the back of the feet, interlace the fingers and just stretch through the arms. Good, relax your shoulders, breath in. Breath out. Good, 1 more breath. Good, and just roll the wrists. And then change direction. Good, and then we're gonna lie down on your tummy. Legs are hip distance apart, and your hands are going to be underneath your forehead. So we're gonna inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to press your pubic bone down into the floor. And when you do that, just notice how the lower back lengthens when you do that. And then inhale, just relax. And again, so as you exhale, just gently pressing the pubic bone down into the floor, the lower back lengthens, and then inhale to relax. And let's do one more. Breath in, breath out, press the pubic bone down into the floor, let the lower back lengthen, and then relax. Now we're gonna add on to this. So breath in, breath out, press the pubic bone down into the floor. Keep your hips so heavy, and then just hover the chest and the arms off the floor. Make sure the hands are staying underneath your forehead. Inhale to hold that position, and then use the exhale to release back down. Relax your pelvis. So let's do that again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press the pubic bone down, draw the navel into the spine, lift the chest up. Inhale to hold. Exhale to release back down. Relax your tailbone. Let's do that twice more. Breath in. Exhale, press the pubic bone down and lift the chest up. Nice inhale, hold. And exhale to release. Last one, guys. Breath in. Press the pubic bone down, and when you exhale, we lift. Belly button, try to lift off the floor. Inhale to hold. And exhale to release. And then just rock your hips from side to side. And then open the arms and the legs as wide as the mat. Take a breath in. And as you exhale again, press the pubic bone down, and then hover your right arm, left leg, chest and the head off the floor. But make sure the gaze is down on the mat. And then inhale, release back down. And exhale, press the pubic bone down, and then switch, lifting opposite arm and leg. And inhale to lower. Let's do that again. So press the pubic bone down, and we lift. Inhale to lower. Press the pubic bone down and lift. And lower. Twice more, and exhale. And we exhale. Good. Let's do the last one on each side. Exhale, press the pubic bone down and lift. And lower. And exhale, press and lift. And lower. Good job. Hands underneath your forehead. Rock your hips from side to side. Good. And then hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up. And we're going to take a child's pose again. So round your back and then sit down onto the heels. Well done. Good. Then look towards your hands. Come onto the hands and your knees. And then just draw your shoulder blades down away from your ears. Lift the lower ribs up. Bend your elbows slightly. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just stretch your right leg back, tuck your toes under. And then inhale as you exhale, stretch your left leg back, tuck the toes under. Push the floor away. And then this is your plank position. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the right knee down, release the left knee down, and stretch. Take a breath in, breath out. Let's come onto the hands and the knees. Pull the shoulder blades down. Inhale as you exhale, stretch your left leg back, stretch the right leg back, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the left knee down, right knee down, and one last time. Take a child's pose, but turn the palms up to the ceiling. Breathe into the back. And then turn the palms down, slide your hands to your knees, sit on your heels. If you can't sit on your heels, you can come up onto the knees and just stretch your arms back and lift the chest up. Breathe into the chest. Take one more breath. Relax the shoulders, roll your shoulders back. And then roll your shoulders forward. Good, and then we're gonna finish off with the neck stretch. So sit in a cross-legged position, and again, if your hips are still stiff, you can sit up on a couple of blocks or a pillow. Place your right hand next to your right hip, and then we're gonna stretch this side of the neck. So left ear to the left shoulder. You can close your eyes if you want to, and just to get to take a couple of deep breaths. Bring your head up and we switch. Good, head up to the ceiling and then gently rotate your head from side to side. Good. And then interlace the fingers, inhale the arms up to the ceiling, take one more breath. And then as you exhale, circle the wrists and relax the arms. Good, well done guys. I hope you enjoyed this 30 minutes Pilates routine for beginners. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you're new to here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat soon. Have a great day. Bye.